Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host Ahdurin himself. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon DX already in progress. In the last episode, I went to Sinister Woods and lost. Didn't play very smart, and part of that was just me being dumb, and part of that was to test out what happens when you faint. And it turns out it's interesting. It's a little bit more lenient, I think, than the old games, in that if you or your partner faints, then the other one just takes over. In the last episode's case, I fainted, Pikachu took over, and I assume theoretically we could have just continued the mission from there. We also recruited a Sunflora that ended up getting recruited. That's all fine and dandy. In this episode, I'm going to go do Sinister Woods again, but before I do that, I have a lot of missions in Mount Steel, and I would like to do those before doing the Sinister Woods thing. So what's going to happen right now is you're going to see a compilation of anything interesting that occurs there. I assume not much, but I don't know, maybe something happens. And then after that, we'll go to Sinister Woods, handle that, and it'll look like a normal episode length. So I will see you all eventually. This is interesting. After losing, or maybe not, maybe it's just after a certain point, Illusory Grotto opened up. I do not know what that's about. There's said to be a strange illusionary. Alright, there's a strange dungeon that appears from time to time. It's also said that if you go in there, you can get many items that will prove useful on your adventures. I wonder, because this has a time limit here, maybe I just do this instead. Change of plans, maybe? I don't know. Auto Decay has some booster stuff, but that's not really a big deal. I kind of want to check this out, I'm not gonna lie. All I have is an apple. That was today's gift from the bank. Sure, why not? Let's check it out. See what's up. I assume it's going to be decent level-wise because it's right on par with where we are in Sinister Woods and everything. Sure. What is this? This Silent Chasm music or something? I used to be good with music. I'm not as good anymore. This is a common music thing. Reviver Seeds, like full-on Reviver Seeds. Much more majestic, if I'm being honest. All right, let's take a look around, see what's up. Elegant's here. That's an interesting note. We have actual Reviver Seeds. We have a level up. That's for me, I think. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to learn Poison Powder. I don't think this serves as much of a purpose in this game as it does in others. So I'm going to give up on Poison Powder. Am I going to try to learn Sleeps? Yeah, Sleep Powder at the same time. Also, not as useful. I'm okay. Could be intriguing, but I don't think so right now. Max Elixir, Revive All Orb. We are getting some very weird. I see what they mean when they say you can get some good items. Rattata wants to join. Sure, why not? You're level 7. You have Strike Back. Interesting. What is Strike Back? When the Pokemon takes damage from an adjacent enemy, it reduces the attack and special attack of that enemy. That feels very good. That feels phenomenal. Hold up. If they attack you, they guarantee or a chance of lowering attack and all. I didn't read that, but either way, that can be very, very good. Apparently we are so good we can walk around. Multiple Revive All Orbs. I feel like I should take those. Right? We are in a situation, easy dungeon. Look at that. That's very good. I want to see how often that occurs. I think the way that it was described, it's all the time, which is interesting. All right, we're gonna knock you out all the same. Another Reviver Seed. Yeah, okay. I don't know if it's the first time you lose you get this dungeon, or just randomly you get this dungeon, but this is very good. Let's go here. Okay, it does seem to be a lot of the same items. A lot of big apples and Reviver Seeds and all that sort of stuff. Not a training dungeon. The enemies here are not particularly strong. It is more for the items. Seed Bomb. Rattata seemed to join. And now there's kind of an advantage of having multiple Pokemon. I'm going to say no to this Rattata. But there's an advantage now because there's Rattata with rare qualities, regular Rattatas. Stuff like that could be interesting. As we walk over this way, go over Meanies. Don't go for mining. Here we go. Fake out. That should knock you out after this for sure. Here we are. All right. Was it 6 floors? 5 floors? I didn't keep track. Safely finished an adventure there. Rattata wants to join your team. It has a rare quality strike back. Looks like Rattata can stay at the Wild Plains camp. Do you want Rattata to join your team? Absolutely. Sounds good. No nicknames here. Interesting. All right, this is all fine and dandy. That wasn't actually as long as I thought it was going to be. So let's zoom through all of this very quickly. I'll go do the Mount Steel stuff, and then we can proceed from there. So let's go out. Here comes Pelipper. Can I... Alright, does not look like you can skip the Pelipper stuff, although it's not very long. Let's see, handy Wonder Orbs. Each Wonder Orb has its own effect. The Escape Orb lets you escape without losing items or money. Slumber makes all foes fall asleep. Yep, that's all fine. And Wands exist. Wands are effective when you want to defeat a strong Pokemon, so don't forget to use them. I'm going to hold this here. All fine. All dandy. Let's drop off our 32 bucks here. Got a max ether, that's nice. Okay, it is a one-day thing. That's what I'm fine. Either that or because we completed it, it's not there anymore. Let's go to Mount Steel. This dungeon has a Pokemon that are strong foes. They're really tough, but they drop rare treasures. When you defeat them, you can spot them from the little crownish symbol above their heads. I'm gonna bring Magnemite in on this one. I think that's good, fine. And like I said before, I will jump back in if anything interesting happens, but I'm going on the assumption of just maybe when the boss fight shows up, but I'm just going through trying to complete the mission. So I will see you all eventually. Okay, this is interesting. Pikachu leveled up just now, got to level 10. He's trying to learn Quick Attack. I wonder. Fake Out, Quick Attack, slightly more power points, slightly less power at this point. Accuracy is similar. I think Fake Out is slightly better, so I'm not going to learn it, but that is an interesting little note there. Interesting situation here. Tyrook wants to join the team. You've got Squad Up, that's pretty cool. I do not have the camp, so we shall see if/when we win here, what happens. Interesting situation here. Metatite wants to join the team. I know we are maxed out, but how big of a group can we actually get? Because normally it's 4. Want to tag along? Do you want to adventure? Sure. I don't think we're keeping these guys based on me not finding any Wigglytuff orbs yet. Oh, we got a 5-person crew. Oh, this is about to be broken. We about to have a whole army just chase after folks. Aaron wants to join the team. I really hope I find a Wigglytuff orb at this point. Do I want to adventure with you? Sure, why not? We got the whole team on strike back as well. No camps yet. Another Tyrook. This one I'm going to say no. I do see the big boss. It is interesting. We have an army of 6 people here. I'm curious what's going to happen. There's a strong foe nearby. They're very tough, but they drop rare treasure when you defeat them. You can spot them from the symbol on their heads. They are here. And there they are. Now I am going to step up. Alright, let's do this. Let's see what we can do. Vine Whip. Fake Out does something. Quick Attack knocks out Tyrogue. This is the downside. I'm not going to revive these folks. I apologize. Nothing against you, but like... nothing against you. But we got things to do. Can I sort these here? I do have gravel rocks. Throwing is not as good. This is use ZLZR. Okay. Is this set 20? It is set 20. Everyone can throw it. Fire Spin's gonna obliterate Magnemite. The attack and special attack went down. You're knocked out, but you're not gone. Interesting. Alright, well... let's throw a rock. Pikachu knows the team member's HP is very low. Oh, you have Sturdy, that's right, I forgot about that. Yeah, let's use it on you, why not? Let's recover you. Magnemite I want to stay up, at least. Fully restored with Thunder Shock there. Poison Jab's going to obliterate you. You aren't fully out either. Interesting. Okay. We'll throw another rock. Another team member is low. I'm not going to use it on Metatite, I apologize. The miss there is annoying. Confusion, can we confuse you? Ooh, we can. Interesting. Let's throw a rock. That missed. Thunder Shock. Paralyzed and can't use moves. You're slowed a little bit. Here's a Graveler Rock. Thunder Shock. And we won! Look at that. We only lost one person. Not too bad there. Alright. Everyone gets a lot of experience points. I'm gonna grab all this. And then we'll keep it rolling here. We will burn through our rocks here, but I'm not too concerned about that. For a split second, I thought we were gonna lose our team members. Let's see. You're easy to beat. Absorb would be nice, I think. As we Seed Bomb here for the knock. Nope. Now we'll knock you out. And there we go. Let's keep it rolling. Ooh, interesting. A Spearow wants to join the team. Let's have you join. You got a box here as well. That's interesting. You can find Pidgey's famous seed here. Stand next to the famous seed and press A to check it. Okay. Let's roll out. Oh, it's a star item there, isn't it? Cool. Alright, I think that's okay. Famous seed, this is what you were looking for. Yay. We did it. Flying Pidgey will be thrilled. I think this is it. I'm gonna call it here. I'm gonna see what happens. Let's pull everybody out. And that is a successful Mount Steel job completion. Importantly, though, how does this work? We get Thunder Wave, Gold Dojo ticket. That's the 2 boxes. The items you received have been sent to storage. There's no camp for Meditate to stay up, but you have 189 as thanks for a fun adventure. Oh, that's nice. They pay you for it. That's cool. There's no camp, but you got some money. 169 in that case, 167. I assume it's the longer they're with you, the more money they give you. Okay, let's find out what all of these rewards are. So, we got Silver Dojo ticket, 50 and 100 here. That's going to put us over to the next rank. Boom, we are now normal rank. Very nice to us. We have camp capacity increase, job limit increase. Job limit increase. Oh, that's big. We can hold 16 of them. That's fantastic. Number of editable teams and toolbox size. That's pretty good. We only have 8 people in our camp. That's actually not a lot. Max Elixir, Accuracy Drink, Silver Dojo tickets. I gotta start using those tickets because we have a stockpile of them. Next one here, Gold Ribbon, Power Drink, 50 and 100. We are, I think we need probably 1,000-ish to get there. Perfect Apple, 50, 100. All right, mine and saved. It's Rainbow Gummy, Fierce Bandana, 50, 100. Gold Ribbon here, 50, 100. I think it's 700 points that we need to jump from normal to the next rank. Not 700 total, sorry. 700 additional points. So, what were we at? 300, 400 before? So we need 1,100. This puts us at 700 on the nose. And that's awesome. All right, we did a lot today. Now, let's go ahead and get ready for the Sinister Woods part of this. Check the mail here. Rescue job tips. Rescue jobs that are listed on the bulletin board at the Pelipper Post Office or the ones that are on the mail can be completed by going to the dungeon. But if you put it accepted on hold, you won't be able to complete it. That's all new. Investigations underway to a recent rash of natural disasters. Pokemon in affected areas attack outsiders without any hesitation. Some believe a mysterious force is behind their behavior. One source blamed Diglett for triggering earthquakes, but the investigative team is skeptical. Alright, well, we can hold on to these now, because we have 16 spots here. Alright, let me do my normal daily things, and then we'll pop back in. Fun thing is I can just accept everything and then deal with it later. Fierce Bandana is pretty nice. Power of moves is greatly increased. I might, for now, grab these. They could be nice. I feel okay about apples. Let's grab multiple of these. Also heal the sealed status? That's interesting. Drinking these raises the power and accuracy of the moves for all folks. That's pretty nice. We can teach Thunderwave. I'm not going to. The Wigglytuff corner orb thing, not a big deal. Fainted teammates, but once you hit next floor, you'll be able to revive anyone except the main one. Interesting. Okay. That's pretty interesting. Let's bounce over here. I will take 2 of everything. Sounds good. Here's what else I'm going to do for the sake of actually keeping the people I recruit. I'm going to withdraw everything I have and start buying some camps here. I think this is sorted lowest to highest. Even though it's not efficient, here's what I'm gonna do. We'll go here. I don't know what this is sorted by necessarily. Centra, Tyrogue, not Cleft I've heard of. I might just go in order, perhaps? And roll with that. Sure, why not? Okay, let's go in order. Bow planes, here we are. And then we get all this. They can find teammates. Alright, so I'm gonna do this until I run out of cash. Alright, here we are. I've got 23 bucks now, but we've got all of these different areas. The Wild Plains, Sky Blue, Bow Plains, Thundercrag, Power Plant, Mount Discipline, Green and Cleft, Stump Forest, Flyway Forest, and since I had 500, I bought Jungle as well. I know this isn't everybody. Like, we're not gonna get Pinsir, Sudowoodo, Paris. I guess Pikachu's living in our backyard or something. But we'll eventually get all of these. I think it's not too bad to get Poke. There are easier ways. I've got a bunch of ribbons, but I'm not going to use them right now, even though it doesn't really make a difference. So, with all that said and done, let's drop off our last 23 bucks here, because I don't want to lose that if that matters. And I think we are good. So, I've got a box full of stuff. We're pretty solid here. I'm not trashing that. I don't know why I would do that. Let's go team selection, I believe. We go here. I want to look at this team in particular. Confirm, give items. I'm going to give you the bandana. I'm going to give Pikachu the defense scarf. Even though I don't think it matters, we'll roll with it. I also have not updated the levels on our side here in a bit, so let me do that now. There we are. All good there. And I think we're good to go. All right, so Sinister Woods. Mount Steel's got a boss now. I think the boss stays there. It's another Rapidash, I guess. All right. That's all fine and dandy. We're gonna go to Sinister Woods. For the sake of this being, can I not have Magnemite on the team? I don't know why you keep joining. Nothing against you, Magnemite, but I would prefer to have the 2-person team. Yep, alright. We're gonna go through this. I don't think there's gonna be a message here, is there? Perhaps? Let's hustle Ahdurin. We're still stuck back here while Gengar's getting his. Come on, hurry. Okay. For the sake of this episode being shorter, I don't know how long the episode actually is at this point, but it's about 33 minutes right now. So, I'm going to zoom through this as quickly as I can. You know the items that are here. We're a little bit stronger, so I think we are okay. I'll let you know if anything interesting happens. See you in a bit. Actually, a very interesting thing. You see up there, a couple floors up, there's that like checkerboard thing. That's an interesting little floor plan. Anyway, unrelated to everything, I thought it would just be interesting. All right. Ooh, Sunflora wants to try to join the team. We do have Jungle this time, so you can actually stay here. Thrown Item Boost is your ability. That's an interesting one. What's that? Spikes and stones are powered up. On top of that, enemies won't be able to catch them. Oh, that's pretty good. That is nice. That can get annoying when they catch your Groveler Rocks and other items like that. I said it right there. Very unrelated to everything. All right. A Cascoon wants to join the team. That's pretty cool. Sure, why not, buddy? Yeah, thank you for the hardened attack. I feel like that's going to be a trend here. Let's level up for Pikachu. Pretty nice there. This is interesting. There's a fainted Pokemon on this floor. Go up to the Pokemon and give it an apple. I think I recall this from other games where you can save Pokemon. They'll either give you special items or try to join your team or something like that. Flower Shield. That's an interesting move. And an Iron Tail boost there. I'm going to keep talking about it because I find it fascinating. Here's Shroomish. As we get an Electro Ball going. That's nice. Let's look for the fainted Pokemon. I'm glad to see it's a priority here. I'm going to actually fight you first. There we go. Do I have an apple? Teddy Ursa is about to faint due to hunger, but you don't have an apple to give it. What do you want to do? Alright, let's look around. Oh, no, I don't have an apple at all, unless that's an apple down there. Oh, no! Drat. I don't have an apple. Oh, well. Do you really want to proceed? I don't have a choice, unfortunately. Well, actually, you know what I should have done? I should have looked and seen what happens if I ask it to move to a different floor. That would have been smart. What is this? What is going on here? What is this? Oh, it's a bunch of sleeping ladybugs. Let's let them sleep. That could be terrifying. Alright, let's keep it rolling. Yes, I know we have 0 health, but as noticed, I also don't have an apple. There's a fainted Pokemon here. Can I find an apple by that point? No, I'm gonna go this way. Sludge there, because if we don't have an apple... No. Let's see if we have an apple here. We do not. That is unfortunate. Actually, now that I think about it, since we don't have an apple, we're kind of stuck here. Alright, it's a note to self. Bring more apples. Thank you. I do have to move on. Or you know what? Actually, no, that's not. What I should do is go and see what happens if I ask you to move. I don't know why I'm chasing that. You're here. Hey, what's up, Magby? Move elsewhere? Or just somewhere on this floor. Okay, that's not good. Oh, we don't recover health. I completely forgot about that. Let me go and eat a Pecha Berry. That ought to do something, right? Yeah, that heals up 2. And there we are. Okay. Well, that's something, I guess. Yeah, I have to proceed. Note to self, bring more apples. I'm getting more groups here, actually. Hold up. I'm going to eat an orange berry because I need the health and I need the what little belly will give me. Alright, there we go. When they say somewhat filled, they really mean somewhat. Seed bomb. There we go. Let's keep it rolling here. Shroomish wants to join the team. That's pretty cool. Oh, you won't be able to join us, but sure, why not? Squat up. Let her roll. Found a big apple. Hey, that's something. All right, we can save somebody. We can save ourselves, but it's really not important to do so, considering the circumstances here. Let's roll. Let's keep going. There is somebody. Okay, all right. Well, that's good. Do we have any more apples, by the way? I'm just gonna wake you up. Sorry about that. It's not you. It's just your positioning. There we go. Out of Vine Whips. Slackoth wants to join the team. Look at that. We got a whole bunch of folks that are probably not sticking with us for long. Okay. Not an issue. Hey. Oop. Wrong button. Here we go. Yamaka going because of hunger. Here's a big apple. Munch, munch, munch. Yay, Yanman recovered. Was moved by the goodwill. Wants to tag along. And you're in a camp. And you have strike back. That's pretty cool. Alright. I guess they'll join the team. You know what? I know it's annoying, but for the sake of this, we're just gonna get you out of here. There's somebody in the back. Shroomish wants to join the team. You know what? I'm just gonna say yes to everybody. Why not? Until they yell at me not to. Please don't knock me out. Yeah, I got... That's not good. Leech seed is planted on the Pokemon. The Pokemon's HP will be drained gradually by the enemy who planted the leech seed. We are about to have a situation where our team is going to be 1,000 people deep. And I am looking forward to that. Speaking of looking forward to things, we level up here. We are now level 15, which is very large. I'm trying to learn Takedown. No, it's okay. I have Leech Seed. I didn't even realize that. I think we're okay. I'm not a big fan of recoil damage moves. All right, let's keep it rolling. Where are we now? 12. Okay, we're almost there. If everything is the same. Oran berries, Poke. Someone's getting a boost. Seed Bomb. Double Seed Bomb. Focus Energy is fine because we'll knock you out here. There we go. Oh, Yenma randomly gets a speed boost. Okay, that's interesting. We got a whole squad here. Come on. Look at that. We got a whole team here. All right. I think we're good. Let me update my sheet here now that we're at 15. All right, I'm really fascinated by how this is going to go. Let's go on. I think we're here. We are. And here we are in the forest here. Wow, we came quite a ways into this forest. I noticed we do not have the entire team here. Unsurprising, I may point out, because of, you know, the sheer volume of folks you could theoretically get. I wonder if Metapod is ahead. Hold it right there. There you are. Yeah, you know who's getting to get to Metapod first, or we are. That's not to voice. So for you to go ahead, well, we can't let that happen. But what? Hey, Gengar, why do you always mess with us? Oh, didn't we tell you? Our aim is world domination. We'll take whatever reward we can get from Caterpie, and Caterpie will join us too. That brings us closer to our goal. Yeah, and for that, you lot are in the way. I keep doing this voice. So sorry to say, but your party's over right here and now. Say goodbye, Pikachu. Alright, and we fight Team Meanies. You got an army, I got an army though. Which one is stronger? Let's find out. Alright, let's go here. Sort everything out. I think we're okay all the same. There's not really... We got a Blast Seed. I might go Slow Wand just to do something to the Ekans over there. Slow you down a bit. There we go. And now everybody does stuff. All right, get in positions and charge. Let's do whatever we can. Seed Bomb here. Everyone's moving around in motion. Electro Ball, Absorb. Shroomish has stepped up. I find that interesting. Nightshade is a spread move. And we are dropping your attack significantly. Zen Headbutt's gonna hurt. I will not lie. And look at it's just slowly updating there. I am going to go for Ekans, I think. Nope, I went for Seed Bomb all the same. Shroomish notices a team member is low. Use the Oran Berry. Yeah, use the Oran Berry on Shroomish. Electro Ball. I'm gonna try to save as many members as I can. Electro Ball upgrade. Absorb does some big damage there. There's the Oran Berry usage. Max HP increased. Lick on Shroomish. They are targeting my boy Shroomish. Poison Sting is gonna hurt. There drops your attack significantly. Meditite's gonna try to get back to normal. And Seed Bomb here. 30 damage. Pikachu goes for Electro Ball to do 29. Double Electro Ball here, 27 on Gengar. A sealed move though. One or several moves have been sealed. The Pokemon can't use sealed moves. Status squares off on the Pokemon moves to the next floor. That must be an ability thing for Gengar. That's fine. Pikachu's got that stuff. Absorb on Gengar is going to do 12. Heal Sunflora a bit. Tackle on Medicham. Scratch there. And then Truant on Slack Off. That's fine. A Lick on Pikachu's not going to do much. You're paralyzed now. Slowed. Strike Back is going to retaliate there. Flinch. That's on Ekans. Faint on the Cascade. We have dropped your attack so low that it's basically non-existent. Vine Whip here. Yeah, go ahead. You go for it. I believe you. Iron Tail on Gengar is going to knock you out. Oran Berry is going to heal you up. We're going to boost your HP as well. A fully restored there. Medicham's going to take some damage off of that. Ekans uses Leer. Shroomish's defense goes down. Confusion. Slack Off takes some damage. Everyone's doing some stuff. People are recovering from conditions. I'm going to step back here. Ekans, get a Vine Whip. Fake Out as well. Absorb on Medicham. Misses. Shroomish goes for damage. Stuff happening. Oh my god. It's hard to commentate over all this. Especially with the sheer volume of people here. Zen Headbutt's going to make Sunflora flinch. A Bite on Shroomish is going to drop your health down a bit. Everyone's attack and special attacks are low. Vine Whip there and Fake Out there. Absorb on Medicham. I keep wanting to say Meditite. That heals a bit of damage there. More damage being dealt to Medicham is eventually... No, it's not. Faint. Gonna do some damage here. Wrap up Shroomish. That's gonna do some more damage. Shroomish is taking a lot of hits here. as Sunflora recovers from Flinch, Slackoth recovers from Truant, Vine Whip on Ekans, Fake Out on Ekans, Absorb on Ekans. Gonna heal some damage there. A Tackle on Medicham, a regular attack, a Scratch on Medicham. Medicham goes down. Poison Sting is gonna miss, and that will eventually do it, because I think all these people are knocking out. Yeah, that's it. Vine Whip to knock out. I do not believe we got experience points there. Not sure if that's the case. Ow, you'll pay for this, don't you forget it. And off you go. Our team has decided to sit back as the cutscene occurs. No one should hold us back now. Let's find Metapod. Excuse me. Hi. Did you maybe come looking for me? You must be Metapod. Let's get you home. Caterpie was worried about you. Yay! I was scared, so I kept my shell hardened and waited. I got a friend here, Cascoon, right? I got a Cascoon here that can relate. Thank you. And off you go. The A attack still exists for Cascoon. Interesting to know. Cascoon special that way. Ahdurin successfully completed the job at Sinister Woods. I have no idea who's allowed to stay with us or not. We get a bronze ticket. Items you receive been sent to storage. All right, who's allowed to stay? Sunflora wants to join your team. It's got a thrown item boost. Sunflora can stay at the jungle camp. Absolutely. If you can stay, you're staying. Nope. Cascoon wants to join. You can stay at the Stump Forest. There you go. No nickname here. There's no camp for Shroomish to stay at. No camp for Slackoth. Yanma wants to stay. It's got stuff. I didn't even read what it was. Yeah, if you can stay, you're staying. All right. We'll get to the duplicate situation later. No Shroomish. Thanks for the money. Appreciate it, guys. And we did it. There we go.
This is great. Welcome back, Metapod. Thank you, Caterpie. And thank you, Pikachu and Ahdurin. But I don't have any Poké.
Oh, no, we don't need a reward. We're happy to see that Metapod is back safe and sound.
Cool. You're even more cool than I thought. I want to go on rescues when I grow up.
That would be great. Chase that dream. I have an idea. Jared, we should do something with this place. We should make a proper rescue team base here. Something impressive.
That's cool. A rescue team base is cool. I want to work here when I grow up.
Me too. That's what we'll do. Let's work hard and build our own rescue team bases. Sounds like a plan to me.
Ahdurin and Pikachu, thank you again.
Okay, bye. Be careful going home. And off they go. Seems good. Alright. Well, we ended up working for free, but that was the right thing to do. And we get to show Genkar's team a thing or two, so it's all good. That was a tiring day. Let's do some more good work tomorrow. See ya. I have no idea, Pikachu. I have no idea where you live because your friend area hasn't been unlocked. Funnily enough, in the old games, I believe the starter Pokemon's friend areas was unlocked at the start. So you could go to whatever you got from Wigglytuff, the free ones and the paid ones. But I believe you also got your area and your partner's area, which were, I believe, 2 separate areas all the time based on standard rules. Not 100% sure about that part. Now, the next morning, it's here. My episode recording is now at 52 minutes. The episode is probably not that long. I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. I believe I know what happens next. I don't know if it throws you into the plot or if there's some side stuff in between, but I know the next thing, and I'm not excited about it. But I will get to that in the next episode. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. I don't know if I said this already, but until next time, take care.